Good morning, children. I hope you're well today. Today, you are going to be doing multiplication of 2 times 2-digit numbers, and that's what we sometimes call long multiplication. I know that we have the White Rose videos that you've been using to help you with your work, but I just wanted to go through this very quickly this morning, just to make it clear to you how to tackle these sums. So, we've got a sum here. It's 32 times 43. You might need to today, even though you've got a White Rose worksheet, you might need to use a piece of paper, because if you don't get your columns lined up correctly for these type of sums, you're going to get yourself in a bit of a mess. You have to be really, really organised. Ideally, you need some squared paper, but don't worry if you've not got that. Just be very, very careful with lining up your numbers. You see here I've used a square grid on the background to help me. So I've set it out here, 32 times 43. And you might be thinking, why has Miss put these green and yellow splodges on her work page? But I'm going to explain to you why in a minute, and it might help you when you're doing your work today. So at the side here, this is just like they do in White Rose, explaining to you what it is. I should put brackets around this really. This is just to help me. So this is showing that my first calculation that I'm doing, and this is what you were doing all week up to now, you've just been doing, for instance, 32 times 3. So you can see that I've put a yellow splodge here and a yellow splodge here, because that means when I'm using my units column here at the bottom, my ones column, I'm going to put my answer in the yellow column row here. So the first one we've done, you did this yesterday, you can do this. 3 times 2. You know what that is. It's 6. And let me try again. The joys of, this happens on my board in class, doesn't it, children? Let's see if I can do it again. There we go. 3 times 6. 2 times 3 is 6. There we go. And then we go 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay. So what we've done here is we've done 3 times 32. You've done that yesterday and the rest of the week, so you should be quite confident we're doing that one. Now we're moving on to the next row down. So what we're actually doing on this row, we're looking at our tens column here. We're doing 40 times 32. Now to make it easier, I've coloured it in green so you know which row you're going to for this. And the first thing you have to do is you have to put 0 down. Shout it to yourself, put 0 down. As soon as you go to the green column, you put a 0 down. And that is to make life easier, because we're doing 40 times 32. But because 40 ends in a 0, we can put that 0 down here. So the rule is, get to the second row, put 0 down. Now we go up to the green splodge. 4 times 2 is 8. And then 4 times 3 is 12. Now, because this is the last calculation that we're doing, I don't need to carry, just like yesterday when you're on the top row. 4 times 3 is 12. So I've done my multiplication now. I've done the hard bit. Don't make a mistake now when you're adding up. Make sure that you carry if you need to. So 6 add 0 is 6. 9 add 8 is 17. So we carry the 1 underneath in the column next door. 2 add the 1, don't forget the 1. 2 add 1 is 3. And then 1 add nothing is 1. So the answer to that sum, 32 times 43, is 1,376. I'm going to do another one with you, one that has some more carries. And don't forget, you can always look back at this throughout the day if you're getting stuck on your work. So here's another one. We've got 54 times 29. So, there's my pen again. Let's get my rubber. All right. Let's pick my pen up. Right. So I'm going to first of all do my green and yellow splodges actually. I'm going to start with my 9s because that's my units, and my units row goes here. And then I'm going to go to my 10s, and I'm going to do that to remind me what to do. And what you might want to do, if you're worried about not forgetting to drop that 0, you can put it on straight away. Come on, pens, where are you? So you could even be cheeky and put the 0 down first so you don't forget as you're getting your sum ready. Right, so I can start now. 9 times 4 is 36. We carry just below the line like we did yesterday. But what I want you to do today is I want you to get in the habit of when you carry, you put a little circle around it, and you'll see why as we go through the sum. As the numbers get bigger, if you don't circle your carries, you're going to get confused. So 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. Add on the 3 is 48. Ooh, my pen's going funny. Right, so I've done 9 times 54. Now I'm going on to my tens column, where I'm going to be doing 20 times 54. But to make that easier, I've already dropped my 0. So I go to my green column. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. I've done the hard bit. I just need to add up. So 6 add 0 is 6. 8 add 8. You see that 3 might have confused you if you hadn't circled it. If it's circled, we don't have to add it on when we're doing our final calculation. 8 and 8 is 16. 4 add 0. Don't forget the 1. So 4 add 1 is 5. And then 1 add nothing is 1. So the answer is 1,566. Give it a go today. Give it a go. When you set your work out, get a different coloured pencil or a felt tip. Doesn't have to be green, doesn't have to be yellow. Making sure that you know where your units line is, or your ones line is, and your tens line is. And don't forget to drop that 0. Give it a go. If you get stuck, just put a comment on Sherby. I'm working from home today. I can help you. But I'm pretty sure that you're all going to absolutely do a wonderful job. Speak to you on the Zoom in about 20 minutes. Take care. Bye.